Wait, what are we doing?
We're gonna do a blood pressure reading.
It looks so sad.
Say, you can lay down
Well,
if
when
you
he gets
want.
neutered, he'll have that on again.
Yep.
So guys, remember, it's the small one.
Broken. All right, so I'm going to show you how to attach these. That's how you put it on. So see how I wrap it around the leg. Okay.
And make sure it's at this base
Stay.
side down. Is
And then you want to hold on to it for a second.
Sure.
Just make it stay there.
Stay.
Oh my gosh, you're broken.
Good boy. Stay.
Okay, so they literally just pull off.
Good boy.
Be careful. He might try to chew it.
Tubes. Does not matter.
You can't take a blood pressure on the rack, guys, by the way. This is way too small.
Huh?
You can't take a blood pressure on the rats.
Oh yeah, no.
You just hope and pray that they're fine.
No. What do you rely on then?
You rely on the SpO2 monitor.
Nope.
Yourself.
Leave a little
Nope.
and yourself.
What can I do to my rats? What do I do in surgery?
I mean, we have everything else set up.
Look at
Yeah.
what?
And you actually watch your.
Watch them breathing.
So you actually watch your patient.
Yep. But what do I see on my patient if I know blood pressure is good? Or what can I do on my patient to know
Oh, the CRT.
CRT and make sure
Yeah, but on
they're
a rat, that's really hard. Well, I guess you test their little toes.
Yep.
Just make sure their toes stay warm.
You can
That's
do it.
about it.
I did it on the gums. It's not that bad. Okay.
Well, for the rats,
So
you have
blood
to take
pressure.
The mask and everything out of there.
This is my blood pressure right here, NIBP. I can set this up many different ways. If I just want to do with blood pressure, I can click on it. I can turn off the alarm, I can turn it on. I can set it up for auto where it reads every 15 minutes. Inflated pressure, 200, never change that. So we're gonna have to change this up here because it's on cat, I'm on dog. But here, so alarms I can turn off. Okay, off or on. So previous interview. I can do, however, if I have them catch up every minute. Okay. That you don't have to worry about. That you don't have to worry about. And this you can go back and actually read history, menu, and I need to change this to dog, because then it'll change my pressure. Okay. Alright. Now if I want to read it, so NIBP mode is manual. That means that I have to press a button every time I want it to read. If I don't, I can come in here and I can change it to auto. Right now I'm going to keep it manual. So now what I can do, I can zero my blood pressure if it's reading all funky, but if I want to read, press it. You're broken. Are you whining?
Yes.
But yes, it's reading right now. Anytime in a live patient, you need to make sure they sit still. He's actually doing very well. Good boy. And we always do 3 to 5 readings, depending on your doctor. I had a doctor always like 5, and then we always do what?
Average.
Yep, your average, your mean.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so we have 124 over 89. My map is what? What's my map on here? He's stressing. Is it
101.
Yeah. Is that normal? Is this a normal reading?
It's a little high.
It's a little high. He's a little stressed.
It's a little high, not bad.
Okay, so, or it could be because the cuff may be a little too big, but if I go down in size, it's really going to give me a run. It's going to give me a really high reading. Or it could be that it's too tight. Sometimes it could be too tight. Or so what I'll do is I'll change positions. So I am a fan of putting it on the tail.
Good boy.
Okay, remember base of the tail. That's where my artery is. Gotta make sure it's pretty tight, pretty snug around there, okay?
Should we press the button, please?
Yep, we can. I know it feels weird. Good boy. You'll get some treats. I need to buy more treats too. It does take a little bit to read. Stay.
This
Stay.
is waving his tail. Okay.
Yep. No, 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 no.
Okay. I was gonna say I was just gonna hold it, but
Is it reading right now?
I
No.
don't think so.
Oh,
No.
there it goes.
How do you know?
Numbers.
How do you know? How do you know it's reading or not?
Let's just watch the numbers.
Numbers
So
are
it'll
on.
actually, my number's here, meaning that it's reading right now.
It'll just
Okay.
stop on it if it's not.
Yep. And then it'll beep and tell me my new numbers. Okay. Now, if that's all of a sudden there's no numbers here and none of these numbers changed, then I know it didn't read. So this is actually a little bit better reading. I'm happy with this. So 111 over 80, 90. Okay. He is awake though too, so it is going to be a little bit higher. If he was sedated, usually what would my numbers would be a lot lower. Okay. What do I not want to see my diastolic at? Or systolic? I know you know what math. But you need to know diastolic and systolic.
Good boy.
Stay. I need you to stay there. I need you to stay there.
Stay.
Okay, so that was blood pressure. And I'm gonna make you guys put these back nicely. I'm gonna teach you. SpO2. Unfortunately, does not
It's not
reach.
long enough.
But I would put it on his ears.
Someone hold him up.
So literally, like I was putting it on there, you do have, in order, so when I'm sitting here, I have it on here. Don't move it. You have to give it. See these lines right here? That when it goes up and down, I'm moving. When it starts to go up and down, that means it's starting to read, okay? You have to give it a little bit. You have to be extremely still, okay? So see? And it puts me in my pulse. Now if I have my ECG hooked up at the same time, these should be somewhat the same. Okay? I don't know if it'll work.
You gonna blow on it?
Yep. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So my CO2. CO2. I moved it.
Yeah, watches your breath intake and outtake too, so you can see him breathing. It's kind of nice.
Oh, neat 'em.
So this means I took a long, shallow breath.
Well, the in-breath is actually the low. The out-breath is measuring the CO2 level, so the longer the CO2, the longer exhale.
So that's why I said long, deep breath. See how I'm faster? These are good. This is a good thing. Okay? These are breathing normally. Things are coming out. 19's high because 19, they should be suppressed and it should be
Lower.
hyperventilating. Make sure you don't see it all. Isn't that cool? Okay. What do I want my number to be at? What do I want my ETCO2 to be under? Thank you.
Don't hurt my hands.
What's my number?
Oh, so it's 30, but I don't remember. Is
30.
it 30?
Whoa.
Is it 35?
I like 30, but 35. Yes, 35.
Okay.
So 30, it won't give me on. It's a little, if I can hold my breath that long.
So anything over 35, we have to start worrying.
Then I want to try and express that CO2 out, right?
Mm-hmm. So you would probably just, well, as long as their lung or chest cavity isn't in there.
Depends. Either I let it go and see if they express it themselves. If they not, then I hold their breath and I express it for them. A longer one. Okay? CO2.
Or you give them some oxygen.
Yep.
Why you got
gonna see if he likes these. He may not. Where do I place these? Where do I place
Kind of
my
like
ECG
right above
lines?
the
White
elbows
is
in
right.
front, and then above the
Right, white is
knees.
right.
White is right.
White.
And
Where?
White right front.
Right front. Okay, so where's his right front?
That's it.
Bless you.
It's
Stay. No.
Stay.
Don't let him.
Stay.
his right front. Well, now that he's
Down.
sitting is this side.
Stay.
But when he's laying down, it's
Down. Stay.
his right front.
He
this
probably will cry. These hurt, but
side. Yeah, they.
I can do it on my. I usually do it on my patients. Aww.
Good boy.
Cool, very good boy. Hold on, I gotta get more. I know it doesn't. It feels weird. Oh, good boy. Can anyone give me okay? Where is my black?
Left front.
Okay, smoke above fire.
Yep.
Okay, so same area.
Mm-hmm.
Good hold.
And if green was here,
Yep, green would
Yeah.
be back there.
Mhm.
So where's my red?
red goes right there. Here.
Cause
Yep.
black over
So just do
fire.
it.
Smoke over.
Right there.
Good boy. You're gonna get like, I'm gonna give you like cat food.
I was gonna say he's being. You're such a good
All right.
boy.
Oh, there it
So-
goes.
Sometimes it reads, sometimes it
Oh,
doesn't.
it
it was
started
reading.
earlier.
You have to stay really still, that's
Stay.
why.
Mm-hmm.
Stay.
But he's doing really good. Okay, alcohol. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When should I not use alcohol? What should I use instead?
If you're using any cautery tools,
Yep. So what would I use instead?
jelly or lube.
Stay. Stay.
I know. Hold on. I know you don't like the smell. Okay, so I'm gonna
Can
show
you
you what
use lube?
ECG. What kind of lube?
The ultrasound lube, wouldn't you?
So gel.
Yeah,
Okay.
gel.
So lube
Gel.
and gel different.
Yeah.
Gel.
The gel.
So
No,
he's not gonna sit still enough, probably. Hold on. Stay.
Junior, hey.
Is it uncomfortable? I'm sorry. Good boy.
Good boy.
Okay, no more good boys. Stay. I'm gonna just try and show you what a normal sinus is. Okay, so just cover his face. Okay, so we can change my ECG. So this is high because he's awake and he's nervous. But I can change items. So this is our lead 2 and our size, depending. I can change it different. I always do 4 for a smaller patient, 4 for a very small patient. Because then my things. I always do 2x for medium. He's not going to give me a good wave. And then we can change this depending on the size of my patient. 25. So this is reading every 25 seconds. So it's going to... I like every 50 because I can't stand that beeping. As long as it shows me. So this is every 50 seconds. See how those waves? P, Q, R, S, T. Yes. That shows better this one. See those beautiful readings. He's still moving a little. Oh, it's not too bad. Oh, I bet you because that one, those ones are touching the floor.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Another thing too is I can turn off. So if I couldn't for some reason have CO2, like I turn it off when I do RATs because I can't have CO2. So I can actually turn it off so it doesn't annoy me. And then my SpO2, I can do the same thing. SpO2 alarms on. So you can actually turn on all the alarms. I can print stuff, ECG, and it'll give me all of this. Trends, we don't usually use it. Setup, this I only let other people do. So this is actually a pretty good. Do we have paper in here? Do we have paper in here?
I have no idea.
That's right. Nope. I totally would have printed already if it did. Because I hit print. Because I know it print out my ECG, which would be nice. Alright. Then I can suspend it. So if I'm doing stuff in between, and then I can come in here and press this and turn it back on. So then it won't be annoying in between us surgeries and stuff. I don't like those waves.
Well, now he's moving again with stuff. That looks better.
Alright, any questions? What time is it? Oh, I don't know.
11:30.
11:30, almost 11:40ish.
Should we take them